Hey everybody, it's Ken Birdsall here from Sunnyside Chevrolet. Today I'm going to show you the 2019 Chevy Blazer Premier. This one is fully loaded. It's got lots of great stuff. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, share this video. You can see our full inventory here at Sunnyside Chevrolet at the link below. If you do have any questions, feel free to give me a call at 440-365-7311. Just ask for me, Ken Birdsall. Stick around, this one's really cool. Alright everybody, again this is Ken Birdsall over here at Sunnyside Chevrolet in Elyria, Ohio. We're taking a look at the 2019 Chevy Blazer. This is the Premier, the top of the line, just about everything you can get on one. This includes the Sun and Wheel package and Driver Confidence package 2, so lots of cool stuff. The Blazer is a nice trim. If you've seen some of my videos like on the Tahoe and Suburban, you know I talk about all kinds of cool standard features no matter what trim you're on. Well, this one, boy, Chevy did a really good job again of a lot of standard features. Everything from like active noise cancellation, leather wrapped steering wheel, dual outlet exhaust, LED daytime running lamps, HID headlamps, your high intensity discharge, LED tail lamps, 4-wheel anti-lock disc brakes, 7 airbags. Those are just some of the things, like Bluetooth backup camera. Those are pretty standard. Power locks, windows, mirrors, those are all standard too. So there's a lot of really cool things that even on the lowest trim, I know this is the highest trim, but even on the lowest trim, they do a lot of standard features. When you go to like the Blazer leather, which if you've checked out my other video on the black one, you'll see there's some other things that are upgraded, like lane change alert, side blind zone alert, rear cross traffic, remote start, integrated turn signals, rear park assist sensors, like these guys down here. Those are all standard on the Blazer leather. And then we come up to the Premier. And it has a whole bunch of new stuff. So we're gonna go over some of that here today. When we look at like exterior things, you're gonna see like these chrome roof rack rails up top. Those are standard. You got, obviously, you know, just like every other Chevy thing, all your Premier stuff gets extra chrome all over the place. So pretty cool stuff. As I mentioned in my other video, there's a lot of integration of different Chevy model designs into this new crossover SUV. From the beginning, we take a look at the front. It looks like a bigger Camaro, as well as kind of a cross into the Cruise with that chrome strip across the top there. I like what the grille has, the chrome strips in between too, which is like on the 2019 Malibu, so it does have a feel like that. Comes with 21-inch wheels that are part of the Sun and Wheels package, so you get the power sunroof, panoramic sunroof up top. I'll show you that here in a little bit. And then you get these nice 21-inch pearl nickel aluminum wheels. This is in Summit White. It is not the pearl white. That may be coming available later, but right now it's just a Summit White. And it has the jet black leather interior. Integrated turn signals, we talked about those earlier. Getting their nice chrome accenting down here. You take a peek at that panoramic sunroof up top. We'll take a look at from the inside. Body color shark fin for your antenna. And then the spoiler is a standard feature as well. A rear wiper with fluid outlet there. The backup camera. And it's also got the rear camera mirror. So that's why you have two different ones here. We'll explain that a little bit here too. Also, when you run your backup camera or your rear wiper fluid, it shoots across here to kind of clean these. Really a good idea that they started on some of the other models. Your dual outlet exhaust we mentioned before. On the Premier you get those chrome tips all the way around there built into the body fascia. This back panel can be removed, and there's a trailer hitch on there. If you have the all-wheel drive, it comes with a heavy-duty cooling system and you can tow up to 4,500 pounds. Your LED tail lamps out the back. And that's about where we're at. We'll start moving on the inside, let you check out all this room. All right, so we're in the back. I want to start out with the hands-free lift gate that is standard on the Premier. And you'll notice it has an actual projected light with the Chevy bow tie down there, and that tells you exactly where you need to kick. Otherwise, if you don't see it there for some reason, just go straight down from Blazer, and you just don't do side to side, just do a swift kick forward. I do have the remote key fob in my pocket, so you know, and it does power up like that, and then you can also kick back, and it'll go down. It gives you a few seconds to get out of the way, and the lights do flash. You hear the dinging, just as a reminder. While I'm in the back here real quick, I do want to show you guys something. So it has a remote start, and I did turn this on the settings on the radio, and I'll show this to you later. But if you press and hold the unlock button, it'll put all of your windows down. It does not come from the factory enabled, so you have to enable it in the radio. Again, I'll show you that later. But just a cool little feature. And you can remote start it. You don't have to lock button twice, but at least once. Yeah, it starts right up. And then from the key fob, you can do power lift gate. It is power programmable lift gate, standard on the LT leather or the Blazer leather and newer. Now this one, on the RS and the Premier, you're gonna get this cargo management system that comes on rails. You'll notice here, it says press on both of those. So you can move that forward. It has multiple locking positions from front to back. So it kind of helps you keep things from rolling around in the back. Inside of here, you have your spare tire, as well as some other little storage cubbies. A little bit bigger than the Equinox. You'll have different storage cubbies on the side. I do like they added these LED lights to the back, so it helps light up this cargo area so you can see better. And then, like on the Equinox, you have your release levers, but they change it up a little bit. So this one does the right side, and to do the left side, we've got to come over here. And that opens up the full 64.2 cubic feet of space, cargo space to the back behind that first row. As we move around to the second row, I'll show you the capless fuel. Right here. And then the second row with the Premier gets heated outboard seating, so your outside seats will get heated, and those are on their respective doors, so you can turn it on or off here. Now the second row is sliding, so kind of like the old Equinox, the 17 and older. There's a lever down here that you can slide it forward and backwards. You can also, I showed you the release in the back for folding down these seats, but you can pull this lever here. It does not fold forward beyond that, but it folds flat here. Then you can also slide this forward too. If you do, well, it is slid forward. So you do have a little bit of space underneath behind there. You need to kind of tuck some things away. You can also, if you pull this lever up and press back on here, I'm going to do that and show you. There's actually multiple reclining positions for this seat so that it can sit back a little bit, make it a little bit more comfortable if you're on a long trip. You have your center console here. I'm going to hop in. I'm about 5'8", 5'9". Lots of room. This seat's sitting back pretty far too. You have your center air vents. USB. These will be illuminated when the lights are on. And your 120 volt outlet. Down below there's a little storage cubby down there too. Don't forget your active noise cancellations up top here. LED lights, your uh-oh bar. And we'll give you a good look at the front dash. You see a lot of Camaro look and feel here. This wheel looks straight out of the 2019 Chevy Colorado, or not Colorado, the Silverado, the new one. And then the center console, you see your air vents. Again, that looks like your Camaro. And then as it come down here, your traction mode select, armrest and everything has a real Traverse feel to it. And then while we're back here too, you got your upper console, and don't forget your panoramic sunroof with a power sliding sunshade as well. All right, before we go up front, I want to stop here real quick, let you take a look. It's a highly reflective mirror back here. You do have the tinted windows and everything, but this is all, what you're looking at here is all standard features for every Blazer. And well, I should say every Premier Blazer. Again, front wheel drive, Summit White, 3.6 V6 engine with a 9-speed automatic transmission. We'll get to that in a little bit. But then this one, again, it has the Sun and Wheels package. Cost there for you, driver confidence package 2. All of what's on there. And so the MSRP is $48,595. That's before rebates and discounts. Which right now, as of today, there are none. So hang tight for those. But they are on lots. Alright, so you get your power locks, windows, mirrors, all of that right here, your window locks. This also does have the presets for your exit preset, also 1 and 2. That does not just your seat, it does your steering wheel, which is power adjusting. Which you can adjust here, tilt and telescopic, and it does your side mirrors as well. That do have the side blind zone alert. A standard on the Blazer leather and up. And your power programmable lift gate is down below here. You can turn that to a 3/4. That's where you can program it to any height you want it to. And you can press that button in or out and it'll open and close your door. Bose speakers are standard on the Premier, as well as these nice sill plates to go across driver and passenger front. You have driver and passenger power adjusting seats. The driver is forward, backward, up and down as well. Backrest, and this one does your lumbar support. These seats are heated and ventilated. Nice perforated leather, also with a suede accent inside here. And I showed you a little bit here about your park assist, your electronic park brake, your instrument panel control for brightness, and your automatic headlights. And then as we go in, take a look inside of here. Let's slide this back so we get a little bit better view of that Silverado steering wheel. Leather wrapped. That is a standard feature for all Blazers. Cruise control sits here on the left hand side. Forward collision alert. It also has adaptive cruise control. So you're setting the distance there. That runs off of a camera behind the mirror here. You have a heated steering wheel, Bluetooth hands-free controls here, as well as your driver information center. Now, this is the Premier. The RS and the Premier get the 8-inch driver information center. Normally it's a 4.2-inch color. It is the infotainment 3 system integrated, so it will tie in with your radio and everything you do there. But I really like this. It does have the auto stop feature. There is no override. I have not found an override button for it yet, at least. But you have a huge speedometer right in the middle. I mean, you can't miss that. But as we look, we'll see. Let's take it back to info. There we go. And you can change what's there: trip A, trip B, fuel range, remaining oil life, tire pressure. You've got all kinds of good stuff there. You can also show, go down like your audio, so you never have to look. It's in demo mode right now. Let's see if it'll go out. And it's not gonna let me out. Okay. You can do your navigation, which is also in demo mode, so I apologize for that. You can also go under options. You can change what shows on this screen. You can change the whole display. Let's see here if it'll let me. The info pages, speed warning. Let me go back, see if it'll. Sport, there we go. Display theme, there we go. So we can show different things here. You still got your speed up at the top. I'm kind of discovering a little bit of this with you guys as we're going here. So I appreciate your patience. And let's see if we can go back, if it will let me. Probably not. Touring, let's go back there. And let's go to sport mode. That one's pretty cool. Okay, so we were in sport. There we go. So anyway, that's what you can show up on your screen. Very much like the Tahoe Suburban and Corvette, but it's a huge display for everything that you have there. And these here are actually digital as well. Those are not manual. These outside gauges are, like these ones out here and out here, those are physical. Everything else is all digital. So really nice display. We'll come around over here, and behind here I should say too, you have your volume up and down on this side, and on this side over here, if you guys can catch that, your radio preset, you can cycle through there. Engine stop and start here, you can turn it on and off. It's really an interesting spot. It used to be down here, now it's up here. And then your hazards. They have the 8-inch MyLink radio, infotainment system 3. You have 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot built in through AT&T. It's like $25 a month. Gives you unlimited data, no contract. You can turn it on and off, and you can control that actually from your smartphone with the My Chevrolet app. AM, FM, XM radio. You can also do Bluetooth. It's a preset, so if 96.5 is your favorite, just press and hold till you hear that beep and see that come up on the screen. Let's go back. Pair up a phone. You have built-in navigation. Again, that'll show up on your DIC up there if you want that. Wi-Fi hotspot, you can control things. You can set up multiple users, so you can customize your whole experience from radio favorites, icon locations, everything there. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard features as well. And you can do your climate controls. You have, like on the Camaro, you have your whole keyboard of controls here, but you can also do it up on your radio screen. The camera, so you have your 360 vision camera, or surround vision, I should call it. Up top here, that's what's on your left side. You have your right side. You can actually change this. So now we're looking at the back, and we're looking back at the front. You can change all these different views. Whoops, cut myself out here. Give you a lot of different angles. If you're getting into really tight spots, that's where these come in handy. Some people ask me, you know, are these really necessary? I think they are. So go back to a normal camera there. And then also on the infotainment system 3, you can have like your navigation, radio. I just accidentally hit that button. There we go. If you have a phone connected, you can divide up your screen. Instead of just showing one thing, you can show multiple things if you want to. And all your shortcut keys are right across the bottom here as well. If you hit the home button, it'll take you right back here. That's the infotainment system 3 right here on the Chevy Blazer. And again, just like on the Camaro, you can do all of your climate control, heated seats, ventilated seats for driver and front passenger. And then you change the temperature here. You'll see that change. You can do that here. Illuminated USB ports and wireless charging. This is wider now. It is designed to take the larger, as they call them, phablets, larger phones like the Note, Galaxy Note, or the new iPhone. Some of those bigger ones, designed to take those on here. This whole center is very much like the Traverse. You have the traction mode select. That is standard on all of them, and you can switch to snow mode. Give you a little bit better throttle control, and then a sport mode too, if you want to get a little bit crazier. And then you have your park assist sensors. Your lane keep assist runs. You can turn that on and off. If you're in teen driver mode on the radio, I should run through that real quick with you. You can set that under, I believe it's it's not under here. You have apps you can do: Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, vehicle. Run through some of these here real quick. The rear seat reminder. If you open one of the back doors within 10 minutes of taking off, when you get back, put it in park and turn it off, it's going to beep at you and remind you on your driver information center that, hey, check the back. You might have someone or something back there. That's very important. Climate and air quality. You can control if the heated seats or ventilated seats come on when you remote start. And auto fog, auto defog, I should say. Collision detection systems. This does have the driver safety alert seat, so this seat will actually vibrate. Let's say if I'm in rear cross traffic, if I'm looking for rear cross traffic as I'm backing out, it'll vibrate and let me know if somebody's there, or if I'm getting close to something if I'm backing up. Front pedestrian auto detection, forward collision alert. It'll actually alert and brake for you. Adaptive cruise control. Lane change alert, rear cross traffic alert, depending if you want those notifications. Comfort and convenience. You've got everything from reverse tilt mirrors, so when you put it in reverse, your side mirrors will tilt down, making it a little bit easier for you to see. I'm not going to go over everything. Hands-free liftgate, lighting, power door locks. I did want to show you guys, I talked about that window thing. So remote lock, unlock, start. If I can find it here real quick. Remote window operations. So default from the factory is that's turned off. You can turn it on. Same for the auto heated seats. There's your teen driver, so you can actually track some of the driving habits of certain people if you need to. Valet mode, which is really nice. You can lock this radio, and it actually locks your glove box too. So if somebody's driving here that maybe you don't need to have access to everything, you can lock them out too. Speaking of that glove box, so now there is no handle down here. Boom. Hit that button and it unlocks it. It's a huge glove box as well. And then your traction control you can turn on and off there. Move up to the top. This is probably one of my favorite ones here. So you have your standard rear view mirror. Now you have a rear vision camera, which is what this one's called. So it's actually taking that extra camera. If you remember back from earlier, I talked about that. There's an extra camera back by the backup camera. And you can turn, let's go to brightness. So it's pretty bright. Let's say at night you want it a little dimmer so it's not so bright. You can change that there. You can change the zoom. And lastly, you can change the tilt. You can do all that right here. Really helpful if you've got some big heads in the back or balloons and you can't see. That's really helpful. All your OnStar features up here. I do want to cover this. I mentioned the power shade. You can do a quick tap or a tap and hold to go just as far as you want. This will go all the way forward, and I'm going to run it all the way back. And then this other one, we'll do our tilt or slide. And that's your sunroof there. You have your universal home remote up top and sunglasses holder. You've got your vanity mirrors lighted. They start out dim and get brighter so they don't blind you right off the rip there. And then the center console does have some more illuminated USB ports, as well as an SD card reader and a 12-volt outlet. I think that's about all I'm going to cover in here. I know you guys want to check out the engine, so we'll check that out and I'll go over a few more things and we'll wrap this one up. Alright, so you got the 3.6 V6 engine is the standard engine on the Premier. On the lower trim, like the Blazer Cloth, you can get the 2.5 liter. Both of them are paired to the 9-speed automatic transmission. But it's got the 3.6, same one that's coming out of the Colorado or the Traverse. And it's got 305 horsepower, 269 pound-foot of torque. And like I said, if you get the all-wheel drive, you get the heavy-duty cooling system, and you can tow up to 4,500 pounds, 4,500. Don't try 45,000 pounds. That will not go well. All right, you guys. Again, this one's right here at Sunnyside Chevrolet. If you have any questions or want to come see it, give me a call. Just ask for me, Ken Birdsall, 440-365-7311. Make sure you check out the link below to see our full inventory of not just Blazers, but any other Chevy vehicle you're looking for, new or used. And make sure you guys subscribe, share this video, greatly appreciate it, and have a great day.